At this point, I'm going to go briefly over citation and bibliography. In Word 2010, there is a feature where you can utilize Word to keep track of your citation and generate a bibliography or works cited page automatically. The way it works is that as you're doing your research, as you're typing your paper, you can go throughout your document, all right, and you can enter your sources, and then when you're done with your report, you can create a document or a page at the very end with all your references. So you go and first pick the style that you're using, right? You come here, you pick the style you're gonna use, right? So if you're doing undergraduate work, you need to choose the MLA style, and then once you have picked the style, you select the text that you're going to cite. For example, let's say that I'm going to cite this text into here. And once you have done that, and then you can come to insert citation, click on the insert citation and add your new source, and then you specify as to what your source is. All right, when you add, then you can specify. So for example, if it's a website, there are the fields that you need to fill in. All right, so if it's like I said, if it's a book, all right, can you notice that the field has changed? Then you can come in and fill in some of those boxes. And if it's a journal article, can you see? You come in and fill in some of these boxes. And if it's okay, see, if it's a report, you have to probably do the same. Then if it's conference, right, you can pick conference and you choose author and some other things that you may want to do. The features here in Microsoft Word is supposed to simplify, to make it a little bit easier for the researcher to be able to keep track of all of the citations and so on. So in this case, let's say this is an article from the web, right? Let's say it's from the website, and you put in the author. If you know the author's name, the author's name is usually listed on the article. All right, if you want to put the author's name, let's get to the article. For example, can you see we have Elliot Hammond and Jim Lynch. Elliot Hammond and Jim Lynch. All right, now we'll come here and we write Elliot Hammond okay, let's say Elliot as the first name. Okay, that's the last name. Let's do that again. Hammond, and the last name is Hammond. the first name, Elliot. So here we can click OK. Okay, so we have Hammond Elliot. We also have the second author, Jim Lynch. Jim. And first name is Lynch. And click OK. So we have the second author. So we go back to Microsoft Word here and then put the authors like I have just done. You know, that was what I did, and then we click OK. All right, and we'll click OK. We have the Hammond Elliot and Jim Lynch. All right. We also need to know the name of the web page. So basically, all we just need to do is to copy the URL. And how do we do that? All we just need to do is we go to the web page or website, then we copy from here, then we'll come back here and we'll paste. All right, and that's how we paste URL. The year, all right, the year the article was published. If you come here to check, for example, you can see March 27 and year 2012. All right, so March, so 2012, 2012 month. You can say March, and also we also have the day. Let's see if we have the day it was published here. Okay, let's say it was published the first day. All right, so you also need to document when you assessed it and when did we assess it. Let's say we did to -16, and let's say month. Let's assume February. Let's say it was the 7th day. All right, and when you're done inserting some of these details, then you need to also click OK. Now when you click OK, we have and it has been cited. Can you see it has been cited, Hammond and Jim. All right, so you might be wondering why I went through this long process. The reason is because the system will actually keep track of all the citations, and you can use it to generate the table of content eventually, and also create the works cited or bibliography page. And also it would allow you to reuse those resources if you are writing and citing the same source again. So now we go somewhere else in our document. All right, so let's say we are here, for example. So let's assume this is from another book, And then for us to do that, we have to select this. All right, to this place. So let's say this is from a book. So what do? We go on to insert citation, add new source, right? And let's say the source is a book. Can you see? And what do we do here? Let's insert an author, and let's assume that the author's name is Cited. Assume the author's name is Sims. Right, let's click OK, and let's also give the title of the book using Microsoft Word 2010. So let's also say that we have the year, 2016. All right, and let's also say that let's also give the city where it was published. All right, double click. Okay, now can you see Sims already appear here? All right, now we also need to know that in MLA you also need to put in the page number of the book. So put page, for example, how do you do that? You come here, you click down this drop down arrow, you edit citation, and you put, for example, page 33 to 45, and click OK. Can you see? We have the page right here. So again, the way I did that was by clicking on this drop down arrow. All right, to click on this drop down arrow, and I choose edit citation, and you insert the pages. All right, now that's how it works. So now at this point, let's assume these are the only two sources that we are going to have in our document. Then we'll go to the end of our document or our research paper. Let's do that. Okay, we'll get to the end of our research paper, and then we add a new page here. All right, we'll go under the insert tab. We're going to either new page, a blank page, or a page break. So let's choose page break, for example. All right, can you see we're on a new page? And here on the new page, we go to references. When we get to references, we get to bibliography. All right, so you can see a couple of options here. We have bibliography, we have works cited. And then we click on the works cited. Can you see? We have works cited here, right? Already cited correctly. Okay. And also at the bottom here, where we have our works cited, if you also want to, for example, update citation and bibliography, you can as well click here. You see update citation and bibliography. All right, so this is where you can update new citations bibliography. That would add the new record to the work cited and sort it out for you correctly. All right. And if you want to manage those sources you're citing, you go and click on manage sources. Can you see? Click on manage sources, and these are the ones that are in this computer at the moment. All right, so are the ones in the computer at the moment, and also those at the right hand side, the ones that are being used in this research paper. So that's the advantage of using this resource manager, is that you can have those stored for the future, for other papers and for other projects, and you don't have to re-enter all of those information all over again. So it's a great tool to use in research. It makes it somewhat easy to know and to cite those sources properly. All right, and making sure that we need to be those that needs to be italic, a size, and all they need to enter, and all those types of stuffs. All right. Okay.